What's up, guys, and welcome back to 9 simple things that most people just can't do. So we're going to see how special you are today. If you get all 9 of these, you're lying to me. If you get all 8 of these, you're still lying. Literally, I don't think any of you can do more than like 3 of these, all right? I'm watching you. Maybe 2 tops. So this one, already on the first one I can do, is isolating your ring finger. So you take your hand like this, you put it out, and supposedly, you see what I'm doing here? You put your pointer finger in front of, behind your middle finger, and if these 2 fingers move, then you're like most people. But if they don't move, then you're a special boy, you know? You're like a specialty pizza, you know? That's what I am. So supposedly this is hard. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but to me that seems really easy. I mean, you know, Loverfella is kind of special already, but you guys knew that, right? You guys knew I was not trying to brag or anything. I'm an engineer. Number 2, touching your chin or nose with your tongue. This is a 2-parter. If you can do both of these, you get 2 points. You're gonna already double my score. If you can do this and the first one, something's wrong with you. I feel like you shouldn't be able to do this. Drum roll, please. You guys have waited for this your whole life. Can Loverfella actually? Maybe I don't have that one, but tongue to chin. This is where it might surprise you guys. I'd say that's pretty close. I'm gonna give myself a half a point on that one. I think I earned it. Loverfella's at a 1.5 right now. You guys are losing. Moving limbs in the opposite direction. So this is where you like make a 6 with your hand, or you're gonna like do this, but then with your finger, you go the other way. So ready for this? I'm gonna go this way, and then I'm gonna start right now with my finger going the other way. Okay, this way, and then my finger. Oh, that's tough. Watch this. No, it's like making weird 8. Stop doing that. Stop. Whole arm, making a circle. Easy. It's easy. And then finger, stick it out, go the other way. No, I did it again. All right, I'm gonna give myself another half a point on that. I feel like the effort was there. Now you guys don't get a half a point. I get the Loverfella discount on this. So I'm at 4 points now, I think. So I don't know that you guys could have more than me. So I'll make the rules here. All right. Twishing your nose. Watch the nose. Ready for this? Let me get in there. See that? Is my nose bleeding? It's like a classic Loverfella move. Like I'm like out at a bar. I'm like, oh, this is fun. I'm like, oh, look at that cute Taylor Swift over there. Evangeline Lilly over there to the side. You know what I do? A lot of like pickup guys say like you make eye contact. Like, you know, that's the thing. No. What you do is you assert your dominance by nose flaring. So like the nose flare is like a very powerful move. Like people don't expect it. So you're sitting there, you got your drink. All right, look at this little prop I'm bringing in here. It's freaking next level video. I'm drinking, has some good alcohol, and then I see Taylor Swift, and then suddenly it's just like. And within seconds, you know, she's over here. She's like, I'm an engineer. That's how Taylor Swift and I started dating. So you gotta have some swag when you pull it off. Like maybe lean back a little bit, do the little. You guys feeling something right now? Me too. I'll give myself 5 points for that one. Question 5. So the max you could be at right now is 5. I'm at 12. Gleeking. Now for those of you that don't know, gleeking is when your tongue hits an angle and you literally squirt water out of your tongue like a squirt gun. That's the best explanation I can do. Like the dentist gets in your mouth and she goes like, and then you spit, but your tongue shoots it out. It's like just like that, and it just comes right out. And I really don't know how it happens. I've spent a long time practicing. I can't do it. I have no experience with this. But my ex-girlfriend could do it very well, and she would like, we'd like lay together, and she would like look over at me, and she would just be like, it would just like that. It was, I don't know what the hands mean. That's just what it did. So I'm sure some of you can do it on command. And I'm jealous of you. If I could do that and be walking around people in my office, like people I don't like, over the cue ball. Look at this guy. You know, I think you're like a little velociraptor. I don't know if they spit water or anything, but I imagine they spit something. Okay, sneezing with your eyes open. I'm fairly certain that I heard as a kid your eyeballs would pop out if you tried this one. So I'm gonna encourage you to not do it. So I've tried it before. It's extremely uncomfortable. You do feel a little pressure. I think wind comes out of your eyes. It's like, I'm gonna get some Instagram messages. Follow me on Instagram. People are like, Loverfella, look, I can do it. And their eyes come out. You know, I don't want that. Number 7. By the way, my point score, if you guys are keeping track right now, I'm gonna go ahead and actually deduct a point since I couldn't do that last one from all of you. Whatever you had, go ahead and just take a point off. I'm gonna give myself a point. Give myself 500 points. Assume you all had at least one. Folding your tongue in half. I used to be able to do this. Okay, watch this. Can I do it? I can't do that, but I can do this. So I think that's even cooler than whenever she calls that little Patrick starfish. Turn your tongue into Patrick, I turn mine into plankton. you know? I swear though, I used to be able to do it. Something happened to me, something traumatic I feel like, and I just lost that ability, you know? It was like, you guys have seen the Avatar shows, like the series, not the movie. Like the Avatar have spirits, you know, and they teach them things. I feel like my Avatar spirits got ripped away, and along with it, the ability to make the Patrick Star with my tongue. And I feel like I lost, you know, that was my prime, you know? Back when I could do that, like people thought I was so cool, and now look at me, all alone in my room on a Friday night. Oh, here we go. Tickling yourself. So if you can tickle yourself, that's actually pretty rare. I have tried before, I can't. Like if I tickle my armpit, it's just gross, like it's all sweaty and nasty. Which by the way, I just trimmed my armpit hairs recently, and that's a great move. If you don't do it, highly recommend it. It feels so much better. But I can't do the armpits. But if someone else gets even anywhere near here, I'm like freaking, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Side of my ribs, I'll literally murder you. But if you touch my feet, and every single time I'm with someone, they're like, oh, that's so funny, I'm gonna kick them in the face. Oh, I didn't know you'd do that. You did. I told you 30 seconds ago that if you touch my feet, there's a foot. It's just gonna start flailing every direction. But I can kind of tickle myself when I do this. This is so weird, by the way. Literally no one knows this. I'm about to tell you guys probably one of the weirdest things. Ever since I was a kid, I would do this thing where I'd lay in bed. So I'd like do this, stick my arms out and just dangle them in the sky like a zombie. Then I'd take my other hand and just like do this. And I'd just like do it like back and forth. And I still do it to this day. I wake up, my alarm goes off and I'm like, ugh. And I just do it. It gives me, look at this, I even got goosebumps right now. I don't know if you can see that, but like it gives me goosebumps. It just feels good, but it also kind of tickles, and sometimes it gets itchy. So that was a very weird story. You guys do that? Am I alone? Finally, bending your thumb backwards. Oh, that's weird. So you can take your thumb and you can bend it. You can bend it behind your fingers here, as the picture shows. Now, can I do that? I can make a shark, but I can't seem to get the, it's not happening. It's actually disgusting. I do have a little story on this one too, guys, and it's a banger. As a kid, my friends and I thought it would be cool if we could take our thumb and touch it to our wrist. And we learned that your skin is stretchy, as kids do. And so for about 6 weeks on the bus, my friend and I sat together on the bus for 35 minutes a day to and from school. And every day, we'd sit there and we'd go, hey, how far did you get today? He's like, oh, I got about an inch left. And I'm like, that's not bad. I got about an inch and a half. Next week, we're still doing it. Hey, how far did you get? I got about 2 centimeters there. I can almost do it. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm getting there too. I'm about at an inch now. And so, you know, 6 weeks of this, every day, just stretching our hands every single day. Finally, my friend's like punching me. He's like, dude, I did it. I was like, you did what? He could freaking touch his thumb. And so I kept going and eventually I got it. And then we started doing it this way. We just started weirdly stretching our hands. It's like this weird ability we learned. I had it for years and I was like, I am a master of everything. You know, I felt like a god at that time. And then 4th grade hit and I hadn't done it in a year and well, history explains itself from there. I lost my clout, fell into a pit of depression, my wife left me, I lost all my money, and well, then I went into 5th grade. Guys, I do want to thank you for watching today's episode. Stupid tongue thing, I don't know, man, I know I can do that. You know? That's some bullcrap.